Do you want to enter Ag Center? No, but I suppose we must.
The
These
growth,
catapults.
it's out of control. This, this is unnatural. Nature has been perverted.
A well without any water is just a hole in the ground. It smells like chemicals. Red, slimy and quivering. The parts covering this plant look ready to pop. Small pieces might be salvageable after it blows slowed. It's something we can shoot at. 80 loss.
Fuck you, Rangers.
Are you... What happened?
What the fuck was the point of showing up now? Ag Center is destroyed, the cure is lost, and I'm about to be eaten by a fucking tree.
We're doing our job, ma'am. Answering your distress call.
Huh. Well, you might as well have stayed home. We've gone from distress to deceased, thanks to you slow poke assholes. Everybody's dead. Matt, Rose, all of them. And I'm next.
You don't have to be next, we can cut you out.
No, stay back. The vines twitch if you hit them. Cut them and they'll crush me like an egg. Just leave me. Find the serum Rose and I made. Ag Center is lost. You might be able to save our outlying areas that got infected. And yourselves if you get blasted by an exploding pod.
Tell me about the exploding pods.
As if the rest of it wasn't enough, the plants also started to explode. Get too close to one of those red pods and bam! You're torn up by shrapnel. And worse, if you're not treated, the fungal spores start growing in your body until you turn into one of those pod people. Oh, none of you have been hit, I hope.
We haven't been hit.
Oh, I suppose that's a good thing. A little karma wouldn't have been so bad, though.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. Now I don't feel bad about you being in your situation. It's... I don't blame them for being angry about me not showing up in time. But it's like... being angry that the police didn't show up in time. It's understandable to be upset, but... they came to help anyway. It's like, what the fuck are you angry for them for?
Find that serum, and you won't have to worry about it.
How do they become pod people?
I don't know how it works. Somehow the infection gets into their nervous systems, changes their physiology, and makes them lash out at any uncontaminated people around them.
Tell us about the serum. Rose and I made up a big batch of the stuff and filled a spray gun with it. I tried to escape with it so I could come back when I was healed up and wipe out the infection, but I got chased by pod people and dropped it somewhere between here and the facility door. There's no curing Ag Center, but if you find any other areas that have been infected, you can drop it in their irrigation systems. Just find a big reservoir. We discovered a cure.
We found a cure, but too late. Way too late. Matt was too far gone by then. Everybody was. Rose tried to take a canister of the serum to the nutrient reservoir tanks in the east greenhouse so we could feed it to the plants and stop their growth, but she didn't make it. A bunch of the pod people blew her to pieces, and now the whole area is completely unreachable.
Tell me about Rose.
Rose was our best researcher and my mentor. Helped me come up with a cure that stopped the plant mutations from spreading. But she got killed before she could distribute it. What a waste.
Matt Forrestal is still alive?
No, poor bastard got hit by shrapnel from one of those exploding pods. And now he's dead. Maybe if Dr. Larson hadn't disappeared, we could have saved him, but we're too late with the cure.
Who was Dr. Larson?
He was a godsend, is what he was. Not only was he a fine general practitioner and surgeon, he was doing great work in the field of fungal biology. He'd really expanded our areas of research. Now he's gone. We didn't see him again after the madness started. I suppose he's dead somewhere like all the others.
What can you tell me about the Ag Center?
Matt built a great thing here. I know you Rangers think you're guardians of the future, but we were the ones that were gonna keep everybody from starving. Now it's ruined. It's going to be a hungry future.
We were helping Highpool. We came as fast as we could.
Not fast enough, jerks. God damn it, I thought Ag Center and Ranger Citadel had a deal. Wasn't it? We give you food, you give us protection. Well, you're looking pretty goddamn well fed. But we got our asses handed to us by killer tomatoes for 8 hours and not a ranger in sight.
Killer tomatoes?
And killer pumpkins and killer fruit flies. All of a sudden, all our plants started growing out of control, mutating, exploding, attacking my people. It's like they went rabid or something.
Your people are dead?
Matt and Rose and I managed to get to safety, but the researchers and the farmers, I watched them die one by one on the monitors while you butterballs were off circle jerking each other. And for some of them, it was even worse.
What do you mean worse?
You haven't seen them yet? They're wandering all through this jungle. Those were our people, our friends, and now they're, I don't know what they are, pod people.
What happened to the plants?
We discovered that the plants were going insane because of some contamination in the fertilization system, rapidly mutating fungal spores. Rose thought it was deliberate sabotage, but I'm not sure. Whatever it is, all the vegetation started growing out of control and mutating. The insects, too. They're enormous.
You think the infection has spread outside Ag Center?
One of our researchers, a boy named Sue, fed some of our pigeons spore-infected seeds and sent them off. I saw him on the monitors, but couldn't stop him. If those pigeons shit those seeds in other places, the infection will spread. The trouble is, I have no idea where the pigeons went. You're just going to have to listen for trouble on your radios. If you find the serum, save some for any distress calls you get.
What do you use the pigeons for?
We use them as backups when the radio isn't working. They carry messages for us to every community in the wastes. Only now, I'm afraid they aren't carrying death.
Got an opinion on Sue.
An odd duck, that boy. And not just because of his name. We hired him on because of his passion and enthusiasm. But he was very young and a bit sloppy in his methods. I'm afraid it's killed him, and maybe more than him.
Any insight on these insects?
I saw a fruit fly as big as a bald eagle. It had a stinger like a fucking scimitar.
You think someone from Ag Center was behind all this?
I hope not. I don't want to think that anyone here would do this. We're a happy family. We all want the same thing. To make the wasteland green again. Go on. Go. Find the canister of serum. Kill these damn plants. God, it's contracting again. My ribs. Fuck you.
Final fuck you to us, right? So, they've had better days. We have exploding pod plants, infected mega maggots, infected superflies. They're actually more durable than the raiders. Don't go near the pods. We can shoot them. They're sort of like mines, except they have a delay. Once you go close, they start to pulse red, and once they are completely red, there's like maybe a second or two delay, and they'll pop. So you can trigger them without shooting them. At the same time, they're nicely positioned there around the enemy. So don't really want to go walk in that sludge. Not sure if it actually does anything, but still. I also want to wait a little bit to see how many enemies are gonna come at us. They spit something at me. Vile green spit. Not too damaging, but doesn't mean I want to take it to the face either. Doubt they have conductive armor. Mega maggots are probably melee. Yeah, bites. Armor 3. Fly speed, armor 1. So they're not too dangerous and they give out a decent amount of XP for creatures this week. It's not pulsing, so it will not explode. Pulse, 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 pulse.
Watch it. Looks like the pods are triggered by sudden movement.
They're not triggered by sudden movement, they're triggered by proximity. And even then, there's a huge delay. Just don't want to waste ammunition on them. Once it's fully red, it'll explode no matter what. If you pull back when it's still pulsing, it will basically calm down again. Larva goo. Looks like just junk items. Exploding pod fragment. For practical purpose, I think the exploding pod fragments are just junk now. It's if you choose to go to Accenture first, like I did the first time, they play a part in trying to solve some of the problems here. But I think we're way beyond that at the moment. We're still interested in seeing what exactly can we do. Sunbrella. If you happen to need that extra water, you will never need that extra water. We might as well take a systematic approach in going through this. Just basically go through everything. We could use a character that has a surgeon at least at level 1. Because if something happens to our medic currently, there's something really bad, we have no way to recover. There's no one to use the surgical kit on her. It's just 2 skill points too. I'm sort of trying to not do that because the fights aren't that difficult at the moment. We don't know who the extra 2 guys are gonna be in this group. I like Volter's quite a bit. She has okay skills and a decent amount of intelligence, so we can definitely use her in the group. But who are the 2 other people going to be? We could switch around and basically just use the person most suited for a situation, but I don't like that. I'd like to have a really solid party going at some point and just stick with that. And why isn't that bomb reacting to anything? If they don't have a line of sight, they don't really do anything. It's in a very inconvenient position. So. Gigantic plants. Pod infection is a very real thing. It gives you a very long timer that during which you do have to basically come up with a solution to the infection. And when I say long, I mean it is extremely long. But I think it's more about situation that if you come to the Axe Center and get infected, you don't have the luxury of going wandering the wasteland doing whatever for a couple of hours. You basically do need to seek the solution then and there at that point. What are we gonna do with the pod people? I can't. Ooh, 60 hit points, and I can't exactly go with melee in them if they're gonna explode in my face. Two supplies, and at least 2 pod people. I do have bombs, so it's not like I can't do anything. Let me try some. I'm going to go here and basically block things a little bit. I'm hoping they'll come to me. More or less that after their turn they're gonna be in some kind of a group here that the grenade use might be warranted. If not, then not, but might as well give it a try. And you, maybe they have conductor bomb. I don't care though. Yeah, that's a bit nasty position for you to run into. I can't kill him, but I need to evade him. Yeah, if I get the chance, I think I'll just grenade the flies or use dynamite on them, so can I focus on dodging the hard persons. I have no idea how strong their attacks are gonna be. They have a reasonable chance of killing him, or at least wounding him to the point of, oh fuck. Pull back, pull back. Just awful. Only one attack. Okay, that's not too bad. The damage seems significant though, so I can't exactly ignore them. We'll try to kill that one now. We probably have a decent chance of even succeeding. The exploded radius they have doesn't seem to be too much. You have dynamite, don't you? A grenade. I don't want to use another grenade in the same fight. They're way too useful for that. There's no way this guy can kill him, so we might as well use the opportunity to weaken him. Ooh, didn't get infected. But it seems like it basically explodes to at least the squares around it. Maybe even 2 squares away. So we'll have to be a little bit careful with that. No, I want you to keep providing bonuses, but we need to spread out so it can't come next to all of us. Just go there for fuck's sakes. It's a bit risky to attack it at this point with the melee. He has to kill it. Nice. Infected pus sac. Yeah, why not gather up those?
Copy, Echo. Congratulations.
Hmm. Yes. I think we need more leadership. Yeah, I think leadership is a good choice, and I think sniper rifles too. Because losing our control of our guys in a situation like this, that's pretty bad. And extra accuracy on the sniper rifle is certainly warranted. Ball of sap. Some kind of brain. Herbicide. Well, it's a good thing. Accent Reserve. Removes pot infection, applies vivification, heals 5 points of health, removes acute pot infection. Right. This is slightly better, but it also uses more action points to shoot. Has a bit more range, more ammo capacity. I think it's worth the switch, but it's nothing amazing. This was a generator once, now birds are nesting in it. Electronic lock. Nothing particularly useful, but items of some value. We're getting these Akita figurines constantly. Something here that I can't see. Ammunition. Pistol ammunition. Most worthless thing I can find, basically. Still, it's not out of the question that we might get a pistol user. Or it could be a secondary weapon for someone. It's a decent weapon at close ranges. You can't look at a weapon like a pistol and say that it's not going to be as effective. There you can get pistols that basically do just as much damage as any other weapon. The difference tends to be in the range or the negatives you get from certain things, or the perks you get. The damage usually tends to be in the same class at least. Or action points spent. It's not always the case, but there isn't like a massive difference where certain weapon types is going to stop being useful. Giant rabbits. Ooh, we can use Animal Whisper on them. But they're in a minefield, so I'm not sure if we can. But in theory, if they come and fight us, I can take control of them. And looks like success percentage is quite high. Hmm. Giant rabbit is immune to pod infection. We might want to kill them anyway. Ooh, fuck, they're dangerous. We might want to kill them anyway because they could be infected. Same time, I don't think they're gonna be worth much as kills. I'm gonna try. Animal Whisper. 100% chance of success, simple attempt, 3 action points. And it ran away. And we didn't get any experience from it, so if you're really out rabbit ears. Rabbit foot. +1 luck, -2 animal whisper. Still, if in certain situations it's still worth it. Similar with the science thing and affecting robots. Yeah, you might not get the experience from the kills that you would normally get, but you're much more in a better situation to survive the encounter. So yeah, experience points isn't everything, especially if it's a tough situation. Yeah, survivability trumps a little bit of extra experience from a single fight. Especially since you can just, if you're really that attached to the experience, you can just fight on one random fight and you'll get more than what you lost back. Um, Wait. Why are we going here? There's nothing here. Why is it so well protected too? Alright. Obvious hidden something. Pod people. Pods. We probably should start any attack from here. We want to kill us. The pod people person here probably isn't alone, right? So we have a chance to actually kill him before anyone else gets to join the fight here. I wonder if I can trigger these in tactical combat. Yes, I can. Herbicide. kit. This way I can focus on the pod person next to us. We might take a little bit of damage from the other pod. Oh fuck, don't!
Come and get it, candy ass!
You stupid son of a bitch. Dead. Yeah, we took 27 and 24 points of damage for 2 guys, but we didn't get infected this time. At least that's something. But Jesus fucking Christ, Angela. You endangered yourself and one another for basically nothing. Friendly fire. I've taken more damage from friendly fire than from the enemies. All because of your stupid stun. Learning the importance of leadership once again. In certain situations, it's not really much of a deal what she goes out and does. I think I'm gonna take the stance basically that if you do those stupid things on your own, you're basically on your own. I'm not gonna risk anyone else trying to save your ass.
Copy, Echo. Congratulations, Echo.
And we're still sort of in a waiting pattern with this one. We're gonna always take more attack skills, that's certainly a thing. But we want a new skill for her. It's more of a, is it gonna be repair or is it gonna be something else? No, no, no. Repair would be fairly useful. The thing about repair is it's mostly used when you fail at other things. So if we don't fail too much, it should not be an issue. Right, that plant doesn't react to our presence at all. Ooh, we can go to the eccentric complex. Anything else? Looks like there are no more enemies at least. Just a few mines. Right. At least the outside area should be secure with this. Final pod, maybe? Not quite. No reaction? Right. Right. Yep. Nothing more to do but bring up the few remaining pieces and then go inside the complex, see what's left with. That's where the radio should be. Central comp. Dr. Patrick Larson. Seriously, there is no way this guy should be alive. He's riddled with gunshots. There is more blood outside of him than inside. You don't know what's keeping him conscious. I use skills on her. Him? No. Please, help me. The insects attacked me. I need medical attention. My chest. You must close my wounds. Insects attacks you with guns? Insects did that to you? Haven't you seen them? They're huge. Were expecting us, of course they were, but your wounds look pretty severe. I know they look bad, but I'm a doctor. I know they are survivable. If you operate now, please hurry. You're a doctor. I'm Dr. Patrick Larson. I ran the infirmary here. There is no infirmary anymore. Everyone else, okay. I'll ask about the Rangers first, because I think the gunshot wound is gonna lead to something else. I was afraid you weren't coming. I'm just glad you got here at last. It would all have been for nothing if you hadn't come. What do you mean all? No, nothing. I'm not thinking clearly. Please help me. Didn't sound like nothing. Say what you meant or we don't fix you. Damn you. Alright, I'm the one who sabotaged this place. I'm the one who developed the mutant spores and put them into the irrigation system. And I did it because the mechanical monk said it would bring the Rangers, and then I could kill them. Who is the mechanical monk? Enough, right. Holy crap. Weapon jam. Fuck you, game. Sometimes bad things happen to bad people too. Let's put a. Holy shit! His turn is next again. He's gonna unjam his weapon and he's gonna start shooting. I need to get out of the way here. Question is, do I go into cover? I should. Yeah, I've lost half my health. Unjammed. Oh shit. Oh shit. His turn is again there. His initiative has to be enormous. I don't have another turn, but I have a luxury of healing, so that's not too big of a problem, but he fucking needs to die. Any way I could get to cover? No. Yeah, I need to heal. She will not survive otherwise, and the chances of killing him are not guaranteed by any means. It's better to play it safe. Get one shot, he has 25 life, so we're not gonna kill him. Shit. Oh shit. Fuck. His turn is again. Ugh. Right. His initiative is probably closer to 20. I need to go behind a wall or something.
What's that out?
Right, that was bad. We got a new armor, Destroyer of the Axe Enter, nudie magazine, some booze, and semi-automatic handgun. He had a different weapon. Oh, when I looked at his description, he had a Makarov or something like that. Not a 38 semi-automatic. So we basically got a bullshit weapon that he didn't use. Makarov or something like that. It's a far superior weapon. Pistol, higher grade. Cheating son of a bitch of a game. Still, that's quite a lot of blood. Anything noteworthy? This is all office shit. Basically non-important stuff. Notice board. Please only 4 strawberries per box. We can't afford another hernia around here. Right. Lock passage. Lock passage. Another spike color. Short barrel. Lose maximum range and optimal range in exchange for a chance to hit. What a deal! What a deal indeed. Okay, who doesn't give a shit about his ass, but cares about experience? Actually, pretty much everyone. I wonder if this extra charisma is used to decide who can join your team, or is it just a basically static charisma your characters have? Yeah, don't do that. It has a fucking bomb. Don't all crowd around the bomb. It's a low chance of going critical failure, but it's still a chance. Not a good chance to get through unless we increase our skills. Lockpicking is very low. It should be raised anyway. Let's go with 2 points. We need to go there at some point anyway. And now we have a situation where it's needed. Medical supplies. A bed right next to the toilets. How convenient, although from the looks of it, it might be a little too close. Yeah, just a little bit of extra, nothing important. Doesn't exactly look too appealing. Contents, 1 watermelon. Anything important? Need to get in scan range. Appears to be service manuals for various machines in the complex. Unfortunately, they're all in Italian. This type of thing could potentially be good for a higher perception character. Like, you find a manual that's actually useful if you have enough perception. But you never know, you might not find anything. Just thinking that, sort of making a mental note that we might want to visit here later when we have a higher experience group, to see if we can get something extra out of these. Oh crap. Right, that's the radio. I'm not sure if the pod people explosions are the same as these pod explosions. Maybe the pod people don't cause the pod infection, they just do damage. But I don't really have any real reason to believe that. Pod certainly caused pod infection. This makes sense. Might be better off just shooting a bomb. Okay, the flies are not that dangerous. We should ignore them. All about the pod people at the moment. Miss, 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 miss. We, I don't want to shoot that. The pod people are likely to arrive somewhere there. But go get rid of that. And a miss. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't want to get too close because of the pods. I need to get closer, otherwise I can't shoot. He's gonna end up somewhere here. Right. I'm thinking of using a grenade here, maybe. We do need to move. Someone will have a grenade, I'm sure of it. And I can't exactly do much with melee. Dynamite would be good too. Simply because I could get rid of the flies, if nothing else. Don't go there, you dumbass. I think we're okay to kill him. Right. Right. Just start pulsing. Now we have our way to escape this guy. I think we can just run away. We have enough guys that are going to be able to do some kind of reaction fire on him that he'll probably die. Right, you're actually the only one that's in real danger. Not bad at all. Versus junk items. There still has too few mines left, but that's about it. We'll probably get enough experience points to get level ups for someone else too. We can attack this, but that's all we can do. Yeah, I sort of guessed that would happen.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Roger, Echo 1. Understood. Stand by.
I don't think the radio is usable.
Okay, Echo 1. We anticipated this contingency and have a plan B. Ready to copy?
Go ahead, sir.
10-4, here it is. Cartographer Sagara and historian Eggleston have found reference to a functioning radio tower in a town called Damanta. Location cannot be confirmed, but it's reported to be east of the old prison, behind the radiation cloud. We have no intel on how to navigate this cloud, but I've heard second-hand accounts of it being done. I suggest you make contact with locals in the prison area, but be advised, that's Red Scorpion territory, and they don't take kindly to us trespassing on their turf. Proceed with caution. Copy?
So new location to go to. What do we know about Damanta?
The Scorpions have been mentioning the place lately. Been saying they're trading with them. Supposed to be east of the prison, but I don't know. There isn't much east of the prison but radiation.
We know about the prison and Red Scorpions already.
Back in the day, they were just another raider gang. Now they call themselves the Red Scorpion Militia, and they're filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order in Arizona. That's a joke, but you'll still want to step carefully on their turf. They can be a mite touchy.
Backstory on the prison.
Our old HQ since right after the apocalypse. We moved out of there about 15 years ago when we took over the Citadel from the Guardians. Now the Red Scorpion Militia owns it, and they're trying to run things there like we did. Unfortunately, there's still more thugs than rangers, and they rule with a heavy hand.
Copy. Echo 1 out.
Roger, Echo 1. Be careful out there. Ranger Command out.
100 experience points. Crushed like an egg in the ever-tightening grip of the vines that have consumed it, the satellite dish has broadcast its last transmission. Dense mass of vegetation has completely blocked the path. Unless it can somehow be weakened, nothing short of heavy artillery will get through. Like this.
Copy, Echo 1. Echo, congratulations, Echo.
Ooh, someone got an attribute point. Has to be you. Yeah, level 10. Rare treat. She has enough action points, she has enough initiative, but she's also only combat focused in this group, so more initiative probably is the best thing to do. Plus we want more charisma. Intelligence is sort of a bad skill, because it has very wide ranges. It has a lot of these levels that basically do nothing for you. While usually a skill does something for you every level, but intelligence is the exception. Guess I'll raise initiative, leave it at that. Vision range, evasion, combat initiative. Not sure what skills to focus on. Maybe just more killing, melee shooting. I think that takes a lot of negatives away from using assault rifle at close range. That's about it. 13 points, yeah, that's quite a lot. You do already have the repair, so I suppose we could just take it to 3. I'll have a free perk, no. So you're definitely not gonna take repair then. But what are you gonna take? We could take the brute force. I could use more assault rifle too. Brute force has to be taken anyway. Someone has to have it, and but she doesn't have to be the one who has it. I guess that's more or less the point. If I take it, then we don't really miss on any skills, I suppose. But we still are lacking at least one character, like two, if we switch when we switch out Angela. So it's still something that a character that's gonna join at this point likely is gonna have a decent amount of levels, either more or less of what we have. So they're gonna have a decent amount of skill points to invest it already. So it's gonna be a problem. Even if we find a good guy, it's gonna be a problem if it basically has all the skill set already that we have. So it's not a good situation to be in. We could. This is the perception demolitions guy, and I don't want. But we could. We need computer science too. Shit. It's gonna ease up after the first 10 levels with this guy, but it's still not easing up now. We're gonna need a proper demolitions guy though. That's not something we can compromise on. I don't know. It's not a good thing that I'm sitting on the points constantly. At the same time, we have the flexibility of if we encounter a challenge, we have a reasonable chance of just diverting points there immediately. So it's not exactly the worst thing ever either. Right, I'm heading to the Ranger Citadel. We should have access to the actual inside of the Citadel now. And I'll leave it at that. The Citadel has a few people and a few services, so going through it can take some time unless I skip all the conversations. And I don't particularly want to do that. I think I'm starting to sort of skip certain things. I mean, what's the point of asking about the Red Scorpion Militia from 5 different guys at this point? We know who they are, we've listened to their story a couple of times already. It's just repeating the same thing over and over again with different words at this point. I'm thinking of sort of glossing over that sort of thing. Basically looking if are they contributing any new information, or is it just repeating the same? If it's the same, I'll just skip. I still want to ask the options because you never know what it's going to unlock, if it's going to lead to somewhere else. So I don't feel comfortable just ignoring them. Right. We were supposed to get radio signals about other places that might be infected. That's still a potential thing. We generally have enough drugs to handle quite a few of those sites. I don't want to use them. They have some effects, but don't want to be in a I don't want to be in a situation where we find infected sites and I don't have any more serum to distribute, so I'm sitting on the serum. Go ahead.
10-4 Echo 1. Looks like that plague of plant growth might not have been confined to Ag Center after all. I got a call from Marjorie at Stubbins Farm, who said giant vegetables were taking over her fields. Head over there right away. We gotta nip this plague in the bud, so to speak. You copy?
Copy.
10-4 Echo 1. Sending you the coordinates now. Ranger Citadel out.
Right. It's right next to us, so we might as well go immediately. A farm.
These things are gonna wreck the ecosystem if we don't stop them.
Flies, spot people. I'm gonna try to save the cows. Weapon jab. I guess I'm going to try to save the cows, but, just to keep the infection from spreading. Yeah, I don't get why this weapon was named Herbicide. It's just a standard energy weapon with nothing special. Three of these and two... Where's the third one? Okay. 4 of them. This is a much tougher fight than anything we actually encountered in the Ag Center. Shit. It's a good chance I'm hitting my own guys if I shoot, but whatever. Yeah, I don't want to criticize the cows in this, but could you please fuck move away? Like, you have 1 hit point and you're in the middle of hostile creature, so it's just a catastrophe waiting to happen. Hmm. We actually kill someone? Yes. Graphical buggery. That's never good. You can go in there, take a shot, and then run away. This is my life with this guy now. Can't kill anyone, but we can weaken them. Okay, we can kill him. We can kill him. And we can kill him. Okay, not bad anymore. Still need to spread around a bit. I want to go into positions where I can still shoot at them, so no, not next to the cows. Right, to move you away. Got hit, but not infected. Got a bit too lucky there. end it. Get a single shot. Bad. Been better, could have been worse. Been a lot worse. Pour the serum in the intake valve. Yes, please. So, at least we're repairing the situation a little bit. Wonder how many of these sites there are. Underbarrel flashlight. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, hard ass. Excellent. Yeah, extra level of hard ass certainly wouldn't hurt. Next perk needs to be hard ass 2, so we would get hard ass 6. Good. We got an underbarrel flashlight, so who wants an upgrade to their accuracy? Right, not bad at all. A little bit of extra experience, a little extra skill use. A sickle, bladed weapon upgrade. Jesus Christ, thank you. It's gonna be a terrible upgrade, excellent upgrade. I'll take it. Yep, it's still an upgrade. Actually, no. The knife is gonna be vastly cheaper. It is sort of an upgrade, but it's not a... I'm not gonna bother with that. I think I can get a better weapon at the Ranger Studio. The upgrade is minimal.
Copy, Echo 1. Now, congratulations, Echo 1.
I'm gonna perk. Was it you? Probably. Now, I think we want to move toward having 6 in Kiss-Ass and Smartass. Smartass will actually require the points. Right. Smartass will be taking Radiant Personality, so we're not taking that know-it-all yet. Plus, twice the charisma effectiveness when recruiting followers. Right. So Kiss-Ass and Smartass plus 1 is a high priority at this point. Although, yeah, we need the other things too, but we can sort of handle... This is something that is gonna be increasing our effectiveness. The conversation skills is something you either can do or you can't do. So we can compensate for the lack of these. We cannot compensate for the lack of the conversation skills. Smartass or Kiss-Ass first. I suppose I'll take the Kiss-Ass. Right. No perks for you, and not enough skills to buy anything. Ooh, we're weighted down. Doesn't matter too much. What we are going to upgrade is going to be determined what the Citadel is going to have. We have not sold anything yet and we have already $750, so we can probably upgrade at least 2 good weapons. I would say. We already have a decent sniper rifle, so I'm not looking for another sniper rifle guy, especially because Scarlet is terrible at fighting. So uh, we want Stitch, Tinker, or Havoc to have a new weapon. 2 of those 3. Angela is again something I'm looking to get rid of, so I want to upgrade her equipment. I will use the best we have available for her, but I'm not spending money on her. I guess water could be a problem if you have no one with outdoors. Even then, I don't see how that's really possible. Right, I'm not going to do a citadel now. As I said, it can take quite a bit of time because a lot of new people, a lot of new conversations, a few systems that you need to learn and all that. So, not something I can just quickly breeze through unless I actually start skipping things. Or you. Can't stop to chat, Team Echo. Team A will always get a job to do. I love it when a plan comes together, so they Team Able. Right.
One hell of a wigwam you guys got here.
You now have full Ranger privileges. Welcome to Ranger Citadel. Please come inside. Right, we have at least few things to report, maybe a few items trading. We probably are gonna do some weapon modding. If nothing else, we're gonna scrap a lot of the excess weapons we have. They are probably more valuable as pieces than just sold off. If we can get a few extra decent modifications out of them, that's fine. We don't have that many guys that can even use these. Decent amounts, sure, but in the end we probably need at maximum 6 modifications per slot. And it's gonna be less than that because not all weapons can use all the slots, and Havoc isn't gonna have. She basically needs the action point reduction. The other is pretty much optional. Yeah, and it really depends on the 2 other guys who are gonna still join up. Who are you? Another group. Captain Hunter. Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face onto a name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. Your team doesn't look like the other teams we've met. That's that's because we're different from the other teams you've met. Special ops. Aren't all Ranger operations special? What makes yours different? Well, let's just say we are the Ranger team Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. So, be seeing you, chum. Maybe if you play like a real scumbag, you get to find another Ranger team. I don't know. I mean, you can kill civilians, you can fail these jobs. I would guess failure is not the biggest problem, but intentionally doing bad things could be causing a Ranger team to be sent after you. Either way, in the Citadel now, it's not that large of an area really, but there's a lot of little sections and people who are responsible for different things, and everyone sort of has a little other little task for you, or wants to talk to you about something. So this can take a while.